What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. AuzSOME here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day or night, depending on what happened. I hope it's awesome. And yes, we're back at it today to talk more about crypto. I am trying some new stuff here. I did decide that I was going to get back onto TikTok side. So I am streaming over on the TikTok side. We'll see how it works. Dual streaming on TikTok, streaming here on YouTube, and obviously streaming on X now. We're just messing around now today, having some fun. Markets are looking pretty damn good today, I will admit. Coming back here, we talked about this last night. A lot of you guys were in here, so hopefully audio sounds good. Hopefully the video sounds good. Let me know if it's not. Appreciate it if you guys give me a heads up on that. So yeah, dude, we talked about this last night on stream. We talked about where the markets were going to go. We talked about the potential for a rebound. Again, a lot of us were waiting for Bitcoin to get back to the $90,000 range, which is exactly what happened here. Got back to the 90,000. We got Ethereum back up here to the 3,000. I was waiting for Ethereum to actually get back to 3,000, which is what we're seeing right now. And yeah, couldn't be more excited for it. I do want to say what's up to everyone here on the A-Team. Let's start off with Just Maui. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. At work, making some fake money. Hell yeah, dude. What's up, Andrew B? Good to see you, buddy. We got Chris in the house here, man. What's up? What's up, man? We got Jeffrey Mix. What's going on, bud? Cuckoo, Chris, my batch. What's going on, dude? Alexi, Marty. We got Marty in this house here, dude. What's up, Silver? Good to see you, buddy. Guy Kemp, what's going on, dude? From Fort Lauderdale. Hell yeah, dude. Griff, good to see you. Echo, Emilio, Anthony. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you. Anyone over here on the TikTok side? What's up, Jeremy, Jennifer? Good to see you guys. I don't know how many people are actually watching. Some people joined. Some people said hello. What's up, Freddie, Nako, Chris? Good to see you guys over on the TikTok side. Hopefully the stream's coming through. I don't know if it's glitching or not. Feels like it could be. Maybe I need to actually make this a priority. Hold on a second. Well, maybe I got some dual streamings going on here. It's going to be kind of tough if there's some glitching going on. So my bad. Austin, would you get a new Suburban or a 3-year-old Escalade? I'd probably get the new Suburban, bro. I'd probably get the new Suburban, dude. That's just my personal pick if I had to choose one real quick. Let me go to my Google Home here real quick and make some adjustments so that my stuff is looking good. Go to Wi-Fi, devices. We're going to make my MacBook prioritized over the next hour or so. All right, cool. Ray, you are glitching bad, man. I know. Hopefully, I'm going to prioritize my. Hopefully, I'm going to prioritize my internet here because there's I'm using the same camera, same everything for one. So hopefully it's not as bad. So we'll see how it works here. But yeah, Tommy Savage, what's up, buddy? Good to see you guys. Just let me know. Give me like a thumbs down or something if like something goes bad or haywire. We're trying something new, dude. We're trying something new here. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Let's actually jump into it. We got some things to share here. As you can see, let's actually jump right here. You can see right now the Bitcoin back above the 89,964. This did go above the go above the 90,000 here. Ethereum back above the $3,000. You can see right here XRP back to 225. This thing was screaming today, dude. Everything looking pretty damn good. Overall, you can see Solana's doing pretty good. We'll talk about the Solana ETFs. Solana ETFs are looking pretty good. Andrew B, let me know if I'm still glitching or not. Not showing if I am on my side or not. So let me know, dude. Appreciate you, man. Also, you can see our baby Hedera making a little bit of a comeback here, up about 6% over the last 7 days, back above 2.23, trying to reach that 15 marker, and kind of looking good, dude. Seems all good on mine. Good. I'm glad everything's working out. Hopefully, it works out for the best here. So as you can see right now, the stock market, phenomenal today, right? Stocks logged 4th days of gains ahead of Thanksgiving. You guys knew that going into this was actually going to be looking pretty good. So you can see right now the Dow up 330 points. You can see the S&P 500 52, and the Nasdaq's up 228. You can see these are the futures right now. But overall, I mean, things are looking pretty good. I mean, stock logs the 4th day of gains. Obviously, stock market's now closed, but things are looking pretty damn good. And could be excited to see where we're going. I mean, you can see the FOMC, for the FOMC and the rate cuts right now, back to an 82.7%. Things are staying pretty even right now, and I'm pretty happy about that as well. But what's up, buddy? Looking like a good day in crypto? Yeah, it's looking pretty good in crypto right now, man. Very, very happy with where we're at. Also, going back, we talked about the short side of this, liquidations. You can see that the shorts and longs have basically gone flat over the last hour. The 4 hour sitting here is actually obviously the the percentages are off right now. The longs are at 9.22, the shorts at 111. So I mean, the ratios are getting a little bit off here again. The 24 hour is definitely off. We're talking 80 million to 211 million for shorts. So obviously, shorts are getting the short end of the stick here. And we knew that going into this. We knew that eventually the bears would get obliterated at some point. And it's because the amount of leveraging that's going on in this space. And I'll show you guys a metric on the amount of money that's being leveraged in crypto right now is like off the charts. It's literally off the charts, and highest we've ever had. And I'll show you that metric here soon. Yo, I almost missed that. What's up? What's up, Scott? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I told you guys I would come on at 1 o'clock. Usually, like I said, I usually stream at 10. Obviously, I don't stream on Wednesdays at all. So this is probably an anomaly for a lot of people. I don't usually tend to stream on Wednesdays. However, no soccer today. I will be going to a hockey game, but no soccer today. So we'll try to get back on track tomorrow as well. Yo, yeah, good to see you, dude. What's up, Jorge? What's up, everyone? And everyone over on TikTok, what's going on, dude? Haven't been on TikTok for a long time, so good to jump back over here on TikTok, see how it goes. And got a new little streaming setup, so kind of makes it nice. You can see right here, this is the big one. Don't sell into fear. As you can see right here, November 20th, the AI bubble popped, right? And we dropped from roughly, and I'm talking about the S&P 500 here. You can see that we came from roughly 66,775, which was an all-time high, or close to an all-time high, it seemed like. And we ended up coming back down. The bubble popped, and then we came all the way back down, and we lost about $2 trillion erased by November 21st. Here we are sitting on November 26th. We added $2.6 trillion back into this. I mean, it's just insane how these markets are able to do this. Like, this is like not normal by any means, any stretch of the means that this is normal. I mean, plus we're up a pretty good amount right now. And you have massive amount of people out here saying, like, no joke, they're saying that we're going to roughly hit anywhere from 7,500 to roughly 8,000 for the S&P 500 come 2026. So kind of crazy when you start to think about that. Let's see here. Yeah, what's up, Tony Punch? Good to see you, buddy. Marty, Austin, if Cent skyrockets like XCL, I might sell this time. Hey, dude, do your thing, man. Yeah, Sentinel's killing it right now. XCL obviously making a comeback. XCL up 50% on the day. Acceler doing phenomenal, by the way. Making a nice little comeback here, and I'm good right now. Is it good or bad? I don't know. I can't do it on stream. She's testing out cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving is a hard thing to make, and Fan makes some pretty damn good cranberry sauce. Or I don't even know what the hell it is, but it's really, really good. So I'll have to try it when I get off stream here. But we can see right now that we're getting back close to all-time highs. I mean, we're getting back almost to the all-time highs, but people are actually predicting that we're going to eventually hit this going into like 8,000 for the S&P 500, which is pretty wild when you think about it, dude. How do what's up, guys? I missed the earlier stream. Did we get today? Oh, I didn't actually do an earlier stream, bro. So you're right on it, dude. So as you can see right here, this is where we're at. We're basically talking about this. And you can see today's just 3 trading days later, the S&P 500 is now up 300 points. And now the market cap of the S&P 500 is over 600 billion higher than it was on November 20th. So basically in 6 days, we jumped $600 billion. It says those who sold into the fear are being left behind, own assets to be left behind. I mean, I've told you guys this multiple times on stream. I've told you it multiple times throughout this market. The institutions want to make you sell. They want you to lose your positions. And unfortunately, all the short-term holders, which is anyone holding crypto or any asset less than 155 days, got absolutely obliterated. And what's crazy is they continue to sell. They continue to sell at a loss. I mean, the losses are raking in for short-term holders. And it just blows my mind. Like, I feel that if you're trading crypto now, if you're selling your crypto at a loss, like, you should just not be in crypto. If you're selling any asset at a loss at this moment, I just feel that like you probably shouldn't be in a risky asset anyways. You probably shouldn't be trading at all. And unfortunately, this is the game of this space. This is the game of the institutions, the game of the people who control the markets, is to cause this fear, cause this panic, get people to sell so they can come swoop in and actually eat up that liquidity. And that's literally what's happening right now. It's happening right in real time. It's right in front of us. I mean, all the metrics are right there in front of us. Nothing's being hidden about this. There's nothing to hide. And it's just kind of crazy that, unfortunately, the people who did sell will be left behind. They'll maybe get those prices down the road, but not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. It says, in fact, many of the large cap technology stocks have already fallen more than 20% from their highs. It's all about sentiment. Sentiment is oscillating between AI. The AI is a bubble and AI is the next big thing. So we're like in this weird mix in the market right now where we're saying that, AI is the next best thing. And then you have these people out here who are obviously super negative on the market and believe that AI is a bubble. And so you're going to have that in both spaces here. And I think that the markets are trying to figure out whether we're in a bubble or whether we're actually going to be heading into this next big thing. That's the biggest question out here. It says, as the S&P 500 rebounds, capital is rotating back into equity markets as sentiment has shifted yet again. Those who sold into the fear are unfortunately chasing the rebound higher at the S&P 500 is just 1.5% away from a new record high. So you have people that now have jumped back in. They've just sold their asset at a loss, and now they're jumping back in at a price which is higher than what they sold. It makes no sense. Like, that's the part that I have a hard time getting over. I'm like, man, dude, like that's a wild thought process that's what people do. Again, I get it. There's the fear in here, but just don't get into the fear. Like, don't let the fear over or consume you in any way. And trust the process. I mean, the stock market is meant to go up. Bitcoin is meant to go up. A lot of these cryptos are meant to go up. Sometimes it takes longer than we want, but it does happen. I mean, that's what we want overall. One crazy statistic here, and I love this kind of stuff, is that you guys know that we went into 21 days of extreme fear. 21 days in the extreme fear is like, that's not very common. I mean, we definitely hit the extreme fear side of these things, but not as much as we've seen of late right here. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Year low was 10, year high, literally a year high was 87, which is crazy, extreme greed. But you can see right now that everyone always posts about fear levels, but never explains the ROI of it. And so this person named Brett, he's actually out here talking about this. And what it is that he put on the chart where all the times through the history of Bitcoin, we've hit extreme fear. And every time we hit extreme fear, we have some significant bounce back. There are times where we actually go down further. But what I'm trying to say here is that no matter what, we actually have a rebound. So it might not go back to the all-time high, but we'll definitely have a rebound from this, which will go to another level. Again, we might not get a 126 Bitcoin is what this person's saying, but we could get like a 110 or a 115. We could get back into those levels where some people, again, 99% of short-term holders of Bitcoin were actually at a loss literally last week. 99%, the highest counted ever in the history of crypto, or for Bitcoin at least. And now you have an opportunity for these people who didn't sell, that were short-term holders, less than 155 days, have an opportunity to actually gain back what they potentially lost if they did not sell. Unfortunately, most people have sold. But what I'm saying here is that every time we have these extreme fear, these are the times to actually be accumulating and realize that we'll have some form of relief. And most of the time you go back and you look at this, like this time, like right over here, like, yeah, there was extreme fear. This was the whole entire, this was 2018, 2019. We had this massive sell-off right here. Then we had obviously the FTX fiasco. We had all that kind of stuff where it came out here, but we actually hit bottom and bounced back significantly. And we've had a nice little climb since then. But every time here in the past, since June of 2024, then we had one in November, December of last year, and then we bounced back, and here we are again. So when you look at this, like, all things are actually pointing to us having a rebound. Again, doesn't mean we're going to get back to all-time highs, but it does mean that we're going to have a rebound from this. So that is kind of nice, dude. Ocean Spray is my favorite. Yeah, dude, that's what she's making. I think she is using Ocean Spray, dude. The thing is good, dude. How does Scent have so many people buying? It's crazy. I think I think the use case of Scent, I think what they're planning to do with Scent, I think people are excited about Scent. There's not a lot of like legitimate pre-sales out there. Obviously launching by a team that has somewhat legitimized themselves in the space. So I think that's probably why, dude. Are you excited about Antics that might launch tomorrow? Are they launching tomorrow, dude? I have like $500 in that thing, dude. Thoughts on BlockDAG pre-sale? Yeah, I don't know, man. I haven't touched the BlockDAG pre-sale. The only pre-sale that I'm in right now is the Sentinel pre-sale. Which I'm excited for. That's probably the only one that I'm actually in. And that's just because, obviously the team behind it. That's why. That's the only why. I feel like AI is relatively new. How can we be in a bubble? Good question, Mally. That's actually a good statement. I don't know. Only allow Cent to pump to back up. Daddy needs some cash. Scott. Has any other ETF received this much attention? No, dude. I mean, the XRP ETFs are insane right now, dude. The trackers out there are wild. I was just looking at it. Obviously, Andrew B shared with me a tracker. I was following a tracker. There's a lot of trackers on the ETF side of it, dude. And pretty crazy when you think about it. How much attention XRP's gotten. XCL Ghost and Bull Run pumping. Hell yeah, dude. Austin, I have $50 in reward. That's pretty good, bro. $50 in rewards already on a pre-sale. That's pretty damn good. So there's where the extreme fear is. Basically, what I'm saying here is that we might have we could have potentially have a rebound here, and that's actually really, really good. It's really, really positive that we have that. So this is good to see on a chart. So another big thing that's crazy here is that USDT now has become the largest independent holder of gold in the world. This is crazy to me. I would have never thought that USDT or Tether would be the largest independent holder of gold in the world. As you guys know, everyone sort of questioned Tether on whether they actually have one-for-one backing or where they actually are able to secure their funds to back the money in which they print. As you guys know, Tether prints a ton of money, a company that prints $184 billion out of thin air, now sitting on 116 tons of physical gold worth about $14 billion. That's a pretty crazy thing to say, right? And that's what's happening with Tether right now. And I saw this and I was like, that is wild, dude. I would have never thought this either. But Watcher Guru put it out there. I was like, this is pretty crazy. As you guys know, Tether is one of the largest stablecoins in the world, if not the largest stablecoin in the world. And a majority of people here use that, dude. Let's see here. No, Andrew's been around here for a while, dude. Andrew's been here for a while, dude. The potential issue I see is not having enough data centers to produce the amount of energy we'll have. That's probably true, Dirk. I'll give you that for the AI. You're talking about the AI bubble side of it. Yeah, that's a very good statement. I don't know how we're going to increase the energy usage or decrease energy usage by any means. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. So this is what I was talking about, dude. So U.S. margin debt jumped to 57.2 billion in October to a record 1.2 trillion. This market is the sixth consecutive monthly increase. Margin debt for trading has risen to 285 billion, which is roughly about 32% year to date. Over the last 6 months, margin debt has surged 39%, the biggest jump since 2000. Dude, we're talking margin trading right now. This is insane. This is one of the largest recorded numbers on record right now, and you can see it based off this chart. This is crazy. Margin debt provided by broker dealers keeps hitting a new all-time high. People are taking leverage up. The leverage levels are through the roof. And the leveraging is actually what's kind of hurting the markets. We knew this, right? The leverage trades that are out there. And what's crazy about it is that we saw with Binance, we saw with the leverage trading over there, the market makers, all that kind of stuff. They came out and they can obliterate these things because of the margin calls that are out there, the contracts owned, spot trading, whatever it might be. And we're seeing that right now. And to see that this much money is out there is crazy. This has been even larger increase this has been even a larger increase than during the 2021 meme stock mania, which was insane, which you can see right over here. This is the last one, which a ton of leverage was out there. Now we've reached a new all-time high. It's not even close. Almost double what it was during the meme stock era. And this just tells you, dude, like customers are out here just massively stacking up their margin calls, dude. And it's wild to see. Silver pushing past the 53.56. Yeah. Oh, the ocean spray processing is 20 minutes away from you. Oh, damn, dude. 60 degrees in New York City right now. Damn, Trent, really? That's crazy. 60 degrees over there? It's freezing over here. I read Tether got downgraded this one. I did see that just now. I did see that they got downgraded. So that'll be interesting. Potential issue. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they come out of this, dude. But 60 degrees in New York today, that's wild, dude. So again, I always say follow the whales. And the bulls are back, baby. The bulls are back. And then this is the perfect indication as to what that is. Hedge funds recorded their largest second day net purchase of U.S. equities since May 21st and 24th. This also marked one of the biggest 2-day buying period over the last 2 years. I mean, the amount of hedge funds that are jumping back into the stock market, back into crypto, all this kind of stuff is coming. And this is what I'm saying is that, unfortunately, a lot of the bears out there shook these people, a lot of retail investors from their trades, a lot of short-term holders and people that have only been in the market for less than 155 days. Some people that have been in the market for maybe a year got completely shook from their bag, and it caused the markets to continually go down. And now we're seeing that these hedge funds are coming back in and swooping back in and buying this up. Single stock and macro products such as index futures and ETFs reflect about 56 to 44% of total U.S. net national buying. The strongest buying occurred in semiconductors, obviously. I mean, we're talking about the AI bubble here. Technology, hardware, and equipment. Hedge funds are aggressively buying this dip. I mean, we knew this going into it. I mean, this is just crazy. We're seeing these massive amounts of money flow back into it. These dips were nuts. I mean, we hit levels that we haven't seen before. We hit RSI levels that we haven't seen in a long, long time. So that's kind of wild when you start to think about it like that. Gonna freeze in a few days though. Also had a lot of rain past day. Gotcha. BTC moved up for the past 2 hours. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, dude. Very bullish on ETH. ETH is looking really good, man. Regained that 3,000 mark. Can't complain about that. So here's what I was talking about. JP Morgan said that the S&P 500 could reach 8,000 in 2026. And we're talking the S&P 500, which is currently sitting at 6,832. They're talking about roughly $1,200 or going up about 1,200 points in roughly basically a year. Which is crazy, right? I mean, people are kind of laughing at that because there's actually a lot of bears out there. And as much as I'm showing you positive stuff, I like to show you the other side too, because even more data came out suggesting that maybe we are in, should be expecting a bit of a downturn. Maybe not right now, maybe in the next 6 months to a year, but eventually we are going to hit a pretty massive downturn. And, some people are all for it. Some people are not. Some people believe that's going to happen. Some people are not. Some people believe we're going to have a super cycle. Some people don't think we're going to have that. We will find out what institutional investors have been buying this whole time. Their heads are going to be on a spin. I agree, dude. What startup series just added to Netflix? I don't even know what that is, dude. 1,200 points would be nuts. 1,200 points would be huge. I mean, it would be nuts. It would be absolutely insane to see that. It would be insane to see that. Um, Again, this is pretty cool right here. So Coinbase came out here and shared the ideas they're most excited about in 2026. Obviously, RWAs are huge. Perpetual side right here. You got a specialized exchange like perpetuals. Obviously, automatic market makers. Those are huge things, right? So when you start to think about these, when you talk about AI agents for on-chain development, that's huge, right? That's Sentinel to me. AI agents for on-chain. Obviously, specialized exchanges and AMA automatic market makers. That's another one for me when it comes to what Cent's trying to do. This is kind of crazy when you start to look at this, where Acceler and Cent kind of falls into a lot of these things. Privacy is an on-chain privacy is a huge one. We're already seeing that. I mean, some of these projects are already way ahead of the game here. But even Coinbase is out here saying that these Coinbase ventures are the next big things for them. Dude, breakout projects may emerge in 2026, and we're already seeing that with Sentinel. We're already seeing that with Acceler. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of even more excited about it now. You even have Coinbase coming out saying the same exact thing. So kind of pumped about that. So we talked about some positive things. Here's some of the negative things. So as much as there's like the bulls are back, we're excited where this is going to go. There's a lot of positivity in the market. All that good stuff. There are some things to actually be concerned about. And when I say be concerned about, just things to monitor. And I think that there is a potential for us to have a nice little bounce back. How far does it go? I don't know. But there is going to eventually be a downfall. So just prepare yourself for that at some level of this. And it says right here, BTC will experience a continued relief rally. We see that. A lot of metrics are out there showing us that a relief rally is here. It's already coming. And it says it's coinciding with the S&P 500 next breakout, which is what we're anticipating right now. It says the S&P 500 or the SPX will make a new all-time high, and BTC probably won't. So even when they're calling for the S&P 500 to hit an all-time high, and again, we're only like less than 2% away from S&P 500 hitting an all-time high, not that far away. It said BTC might not actually hit the 126,000, which it did before, but it could go from 100 to 115. It's a second chance to get out before the remaining bear market capitulation. As you guys know, a lot of people are actually out there being bearish. They believe that we're going to have a relief rally here. We might not get back up to the all-time highs of Bitcoin or what Ethereum was at or any of that kind of stuff, but eventually we will hit a good number, which is they're saying 115. And there's an 80% chance we're in a bear market at that point. So right now, some people, I wouldn't say all people, are suggesting that we're actually in a bear market right now. And a 20% chance that BTC makes a new all-time high. It said I'd actually be the happiest with the outcome, as I'm 96% in BTC and I'm not counting for it. So there's a lot of people here that are for this. But what they're saying here is that we might not reach back there. This is just one bear talking about this. His name's Colin Talks Crypto, and he talks about this. He puts up some pretty good charts on this stuff. But what he's saying here is that don't be upset if we don't come back and hit all-time highs. But realize that there is a time to get out of the markets before we actually fall back down. So talking with that and then going into here, this is where it gets a little crazy, because we talk about the cycles and everything that's within the cycles here. And it says this cycle, we've had 4 major corrections. Each time the corrections become more aggressive and the pumps are getting smaller and smaller. Buyers are clearly exhausted. We talk about the fatigue in this space. I think a lot of people have fatigue. I mean, even I wake up and have fatigue. I mean, the ups and downs of it. Although I've been buying crypto for a long time, and at really good levels of buying crypto, you still wake up and it can be a little exhausting. There can be some fatigue with it. Absolutely, there's no question about that. I think a lot of us feel that. Even people that I bet you Michael Saylor wakes up and kind of feels exhausted to some degree. It said the current correction is the biggest and most aggressive one. This time BTC plummeted, so I'm not expecting anything other than a lower high. BTC is rolling over. Don't you see that? Stop dreaming about a new all-time high. BTC is done. So what they're saying is that each time that we go down, we get a smaller pump, right? You can see back over here in July, roughly this was right around the end of 2024. We saw that we had a pump of 162%. Then we came down pretty hot. Then the next pump was 105. Then we came down pretty hot. Then we went up about 69.1. Then we came down pretty hot. So, I mean, they're saying that maybe we're going to go up like 30, 40%, right? Could be small. It's almost like it's getting cut in half every single time, which again, I mean, I guess if you do the math on that, if we go up like from where we're at right now, I mean, what is Bitcoin? If we go up about roughly, let's pull up the chart here. So if we go up roughly 30% from where we're at today, let's just take that we go up 30% from where we're at today. I mean, that still puts us at roughly a 119, probably about a 117. If you go from where the bottom was on this, you're talking anywhere from, 105 at a 30%. If you caught the bottom at 80,000, if you go from where it's at today, it's about 115, 117. So Yeah, that's what people are thinking. They're thinking that we're not going to go as high as we were before based off this, right? It's going to actually be a lower high, which then will put us into a lower low for the first time. We actually haven't got a lower low. We have had a lower. We've always gone to a higher high. We haven't gone to a lower low yet. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, and everyone's going to have their own opinions on this. Again, I'm playing both sides of this. I'm talking about the positives and the negatives, so just realize that. And we're just pulling up the data here and what people are suggesting along with their indicators. So that's kind of what this is looking like. Only Trump and his friends are getting rich. Is there big news at 4:30 today? I have no idea, dude. International money and retail fatigue, long-term gain. Yeah, the long-term gain is the big one, right? I mean, I put out a chart yesterday talking about the long-term gains, right? I think long-term gains are if you're here for the long time, none of this short up and down should even matter. Sorry, that came out of my that slipped out right there. But yeah, so it's going to be wild, dude. I don't know what's going to happen, but right now people are suggesting that we're going to have a lower high that's going to take us to a lower low. Some people are suggesting that, not everyone. This takes us into this chart right here. I think this chart's actually pretty a pretty good chart. It talks about the recessions, unemployment levels, recessions. Talks about indicators that in regards to what hits us into a recession. And again, I think that's important for people to see this because some people believe that a massive recession and crisis are coming. Doesn't mean it's happening now. Doesn't mean it's happening like today or next week or next quarter or next year. But there is potentially going to be a massive recession coming. I mean, it's going to happen, and I think a lot of us anticipate that. I don't think that any of us are disputing that a recession eventually will hit. Just a matter of when does that actually happen. You can see the last recession we had was a very small recession that hit during the pandemic. Then before that, we obviously had the financial crisis, which we could see over here was the financial crisis. Then we had the dot-com right here. You got to realize right now we're actually well below that in terms of inflated levels here. But what it's saying here is that every time we seem to go down to these levels over here on the RSI, we tend to spike up and then come down. We have to get over the 70% marker, and we haven't quite got there yet. So it doesn't mean that a recession's here yet, but it's getting closer, right? It's getting closer. It's building up. It's building up. And it says that the leading indicators in the business cycle rolled over in November of 2024. This is a correctly identified recession since 1950. It said before the great financial crisis, they rolled over in November of 2006. The Titanic hit the iceberg. And so basically what this is saying is that the final phase, the stock market and crypto will rally really hard. Obviously, banks will jump into it. Liquidity from central banks will start to jump into it. And then we're going to have a fallout from that. The phase is now beginning. We're seeing the signs here. And I don't think anything's wrong. It says at the same time, we're seeing, some things actually hitting bottom on a bottoming pattern. But what this is basically saying is that we're eventually going to hit this recession up here. It's going to happen. I don't know when. I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but people are showing the indicators anticipating that anytime we get above the 70 marker right here on the RSI, we will start to get into that level. And we haven't quite got there yet. We're at roughly around 60, 65. So getting there, but not quite there. We haven't quite hit the bubble. So that's some positive news, maybe some negative for others, but I mean, that's some positive news for me. What's up, Dream Chaser? Good to see you, buddy. Play that Nick O'Neill video I sent you. I can't stand that guy, bro. Trent, I can't stand that guy to save my life, man. I know some people like him, but man, I don't know what it is, bro. That guy's out there, dude. You're right on target, Austin. Pretty the Dirk Diggler. Crypto Hulk did an episode on Cent, but did call it a good gamble. Okay. I mean, hey, dude. Anything. I think anything in crypto right now is kind of a gamble, dude. I mean, you still have JP Morgan out here. You Chase Bank still calling Bitcoin a scam, basically. I mean, that's, they're still debanking people, which is crazy to me. You know what I mean? That's kind of wild. So this right here, so solid Solana ETF streak. You can see the Solana, obviously with all the ETFs coming out here. This is a total inflow of the Solana side. I mean, Solana's doing really well, guys. From an ETF standpoint. I mean, look at all the days of which it's come out here. It had massive amounts of volume and no selling pressure, which has been great, right? I mean, the ETFs are huge right now. So shout out to Solana. Anyone that's loving Solana right there. But this is what I was getting into with the short-term holders right here. Short-term holders are locking in the biggest realized losses in Bitcoin history at over 900 million per day. That means that people, short-term holders, anyone holding crypto less than 155 or Bitcoin holders less than 155 days of holding, they are now selling at a loss, and over 900 million per day is still being sold. This is crazy to me that people are doing this. Bigger than China's mining ban, bigger than FTX collapse. You just have people, that's true capitulation, fast, violent, and staggering in scale. You just have retail investors out here, short-term holders, selling massive losses to then allow these institutions to come swoop back in and buy it all back up. And it's just crazy to me that people bought into it. I have a hard time digesting that. I don't know why. I just have a hard time digesting it. That's where people went with it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy when you think about it. But here we are. Guy, the bull is over. We have not bottom. I have gamble 2,500 too. Out, get out while you still can. Yeah, we're talking. We're talking about both sides here, dude. I think there's positives and negatives. It's hard to understand where we're at. You think the bull run's not over? You have been mass hypnotized. The fact he did an episode on it's bullish though. He doesn't go over scams and thinks has connections. So oh, you're talking about with Crypto Hulk and Cent token. Is that what you're talking about, dude? All I hear is XRP, no sale. XRP's been doing good still, dude. Like XRP's been doing good. But what's crazy is that you have Bitcoin people out here just selling the hell out of it right now. Kind of crazy when you think about it, dude. Like right here, this is actually pretty good. This is what you want to see. 1.8 million Bitcoin left exchanges overnight. So obviously they moved it into non-custodial wallets or wherever they moved it, but it went off exchanges, which is really, really good. And that's a significant amount that's leaving. 1.8 million BTC left exchanges. That's actually really good going into wallets or whatever it might be. That's what we want to see. So that's a positive thing. That could be a reason why we're having a positive day to day as well. This is crazy too. I mean, we're talking right now about these. This is the market value to realized value, which is called the MVRV. This is a score of a 2-year rolling window right here. And as you can see right now, that the market value to realized value score for 2-year rolling is super oversold. So as much as we talked about the negative side, like there could be all these things, we're going to have a bounce back. Again, we might not hit all-time highs, but we could have a rebound. And it's because levels are extremely most sold that they've ever been. Even in this time right now, they're most sold that they've ever been, dude. This is the time to accumulate. And if not, I don't know if this could go much lower, but you can see right now that this level is pretty damn wild. It's just kind of crazy how we're hitting these levels, but it's starting to bounce back now, dude. It's starting to bounce back now. It's starting to bounce back nicely right now. Let's see. Awesome. You're awesome. Appreciate you, Fox, man. Just man, too many things pointing to the bear market. There are a lot of indicators pointing to the bears. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of mixed still, dude. I think we're fighting over levels. There's so many good indicators saying that like things are still looking good, and then there's so many indicators that are saying that like things are just not looking good at all. So it is tough to be in this market. Like, what a time to be alive. That's all I could say. What a time to be alive. Danielle, thanks so much for the follow. If BTC hits 103, there'll be a small run. There could be, yeah. I think what did they say? If I can't remember how much liquidations they were saying. I think they were saying some people had some their shorting strategy. I can't remember who it was. There was someone out there shorting strategy, and they had to and they got in trouble for being like a ghost, ghosting them. Pretty much. I had to look it up, dude. It was so fun. I was like, gosh, dude, people are out here. They're out here doing hard. Making some moves, dude. My guy got my cent, hoping at 30x like XCL, dude. If it 30x like XCL, dude, that's gonna be crazy. I mean, XCL 30x was crazy. Sold some and bought back in cheaper. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, all right, fish. I see you, dude. Yeah, and I've shared this yesterday, dude. This is I just think it's about to do this, but I saved this one. I showed it yesterday, and I think it's actually pretty legit. Actually mute it. I hate the music. You can see right here. I really dig this, dude. It's the Bitcoin power curve, and it says overlaying the 4-year cycle, expecting a strong Q3 and Q4. This was back in June of this year. And again, remember, the quarter's not over, dude. The quarter's not over yet. Usually we have. I mean, last time I showed a video, or I think it was yesterday, right, or last night. Sometimes when you stream a little too much, you start to overlap a little bit. And I did. If you guys don't know, there is a guy out there that I follow. His name's Timothy. I've shared with him before. I don't know if you guys. His name is Timothy Peterson. He basically, what he does is he puts a Bitcoin on like a seasonality chart and then displays it. And I kind of like it because it just puts everything to kind of a perspective. He takes all the averages and he puts them together here. And his name's Timothy Peterson. But let's see if I can. Let me escape out of this real quick. There we go. Oops. Let me fix this real quick. His name's Timothy Peterson here. I've shared his chart with you guys before. And this is the one yesterday. He said, you feeling kind of bullish? You want some hopium? It said Bitcoin was at this exact same point in 2015, but then it ran up 45% to finish the year, up 33%. So we're actually, dude, like what's crazy is that yesterday when he posted this, we were, just recovering from where it was, right? And then now today we're doing really well. I mean, today we're actually hitting some levels. I mean, Bitcoin, or the market cap's back up to a 3.08 trillion. Bitcoin's rallying back up nicely. I mean, we can see right now in the charting, like things are looking good. This is on the weekly right here. I mean, if we go to the daily is looking a little bit better too. We're starting to come back out of this nicely. And so when I go back and I look at what Peterson said here, and put this seasonality chart out here, I mean, maybe we end the year, man. I mean, if we get a 45%, shot up 45% and finish the year up looking pretty good. I mean, I think people would be super, super happy. You know what I mean? My stocks are coming back pretty nicely. Yeah, as they should. Done pre-sale on ETH and Solana before, and both are such a pain though. ETH much worse with the fees. The fees really aren't that bad anymore though. I mean, what is it like? I don't even know. I think I paid like $1. I think I paid like $1 to get into the pre-sale of Cent. And Sentinel's doing phenomenal right now, dude. Like look at Sentinel's pre-sale, dude. It still has 28 days left. It's been out on pre-sale for less than 2 days, right? I think we just went over 30. It was a 30 days, so it hasn't even been a full 2 days yet. And you can see right here, it already raised 772,000 in 2 days. And I mean, the amount of money coming in for holders and everything like that for the bot. I mean, this is basically a bot that's out here trading on the open market right now. It's currently working. It's currently doing its thing. It's currently providing performance and money back to holders. I mean, it's kind of crazy how this is working out right now. And I'm super excited about this thing. But when I bought this pre-sale, I think I spent like $1.50 on the gas, dude. And that's kind of crazy when you think about that. But yeah, Sentinel's looking really good, dude. Almost up to 800,000 raised in less than roughly 2 days. I mean that's crazy to think, right? Crazy number. But Acceler's over here doing phenomenal, dude. 62% right now, up 62% for Acceler. Acceler is doing absolutely crazy. It came down, hit a bottom, and the thing has bounced back substantially, dude. Look at the bounce back on this, right? The whole market came down. You can't be upset about a project when the whole market takes a dip, right? But what you can be excited about is a project that is still up. I mean, when you look back on this, still up 300% since it launched. I mean, not a lot of projects that launch are still able to say they're up 300%. Brand new project that's been out less than 2 months, still up here looking pretty damn good. Up 300% today. I mean, this thing was ranked early. I think on Deck Screener, Acceler was actually ranked pretty dang good still. Let's take a look real quick. I think it was ranked, ranked 28 right now on ETH, right? Still ranking, still looking good. But yeah, this is kind of exciting. They obviously came out with a new ticker right here saying lighting the fuse. No idea what that means yet, but that ticker's live. The gunpowder set, the revolution awaits. So we'll see what this does, man. And the color change. I noticed that the color changed on here. So excited for this one, man. This one, I think Sentinel has a good shot to do something. I mean, I really do. I mean, it's kind of exciting. That's why you hold despite the fear. Yeah, definitely. Why the fear and greed back to 15? Wasn't it 20 yesterday? I don't think it was 20, but it was somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah. Let's see. Let's effing go up. 62% is really good. 62% is good. Sold some, bought some cheaper. That's why you hold despite the fear. Yeah. Why isn't the fear and greed back to 20? I think it was, I don't know what it was yesterday. Well, I think I actually told us what it was yesterday. Hold on. I could probably find it real quick. I think it told us what the fear and greed was. Yesterday was 13. Last week was 14. Last month was 37 on average. And then year high was 87. Year low was 10. And right now we're at 19. So, man. Yeah, we're at 19. Yeah, I got to 20 yesterday at one point. Okay. That's pretty good, dude. Yo, halfways, what's going on, man? Gonna raise more in 3 days than XCL did in 3 weeks. That's crazy to think. Yeah, that is crazy that Acceler raised about I think Acceler did 850,000 in a pre-sale, and then Sentinel is on pace. It's at 772 in 2 days. So yeah, it took Acceler almost 25 days or so, give or take 3 weeks to raise 850,000, and then that project 35x, which is crazy. And then now you have Sentinel out here, which is already out here, bots deployed. Bots are showing performance on here. $30,760 through the bot already, generating some profits already. This is kind of crazy when you think about it. You know what I mean? And all this goes back to the, a lot of this goes back to, the community out here talking about it. Obviously, strong community behind it. Um, yeah, really, really crazy, dude. Yes, sir. Thanks for checking. Hell yeah, dude. Fear is 59.9. What's up, Cyrus? Good to see you, dude. I see you. Yeah. It's crazy seeing people over on the X side. I haven't streamed on X in a long time, dude. Fees not too much for ETH. I think fees have been pretty damn good, dude. XCL to 589. That'd be crazy, dude. If we got to 589, you know how nuts that'd be if we got to 589, bro. My stock, let's see here. Done pre-sale on ETH. Oh yeah. I'm to both Pure Wallet 2 cent pre-sale. Maddie B, what's up, Maddie B? I can have Rich 2. I can leave crypto and never listen to Believes ever again. Yeah, I mean, Cent, dude. We'll see what happens here. 28 days left. There's about, I think right now, what is the total? Let's go to that. I think I can't remember how much the total token. I think roughly. So 12% of the token has been purchased, and so that leaves roughly about, what is it, 88% of the tokens still available for purchase. 608 million have been purchased out of 5 billion. So any tokens that are not purchased during the pre-sale will be 100% burned prior to launch. So that's kind of cool to see. I need to find another grand to put into Cent. Can XCL just get back to a penny before we get all super hyped? That'd be cool. It'd be awesome if a seller got back to a penny, dude. I mean, I think that's a psychological number, dude. I mean, that's a 10x from where a lot of people bought in at the pre-sale, and it's nice to see it's coming back up. I mean, I do think that Cent is going to bring value to XCL. Like, I don't think that's questionable now. I think we're seeing that in real time. I think that has a good opportunity to do well for it. It was good. I mean, someone just commented on X, and I couldn't agree more. It's good to see that a project, or maybe it was in Discord. Maybe it was in my Discord where people were talking about it. But saying that, it wasn't Discord. That said, who was it that said it to me? Said that it's good to see that a project has recognized something and is taking action on it. And I couldn't agree more with that, dude. I think that's super true. Where did it say that at? Yeah, someone said that at least the team recognized that there's a gap, and they're willing to come out here and create something to fill that gap. Like, a lot of projects would just walk away, right? A lot of projects would just say, it is what it is, walk away from it. And that's great that they're willing to say, hey, this is what we see, this is what we're going to do now. So yeah, it's kind of nice when you think about it. Cent doesn't fix why people aren't using the protocol. Yeah, I think that I think that there's a couple things, Midwest. I think for me personally, I mean, obviously the fee on there, I've already said the fee's too high. The fee's too high on there. They need to lower the fee. I think that will help with people using it. But also, people need to see that it's actually being used. People actually need to see that it's processing Ethereum. It needs to be seen that it's processing multi-chain cryptos, right? I mean, that's the next big thing, is to be able to process Solana, be able to process BNB and all that kind of stuff. Like, I think that's a huge missing link to it. And so I think that's where Sentinel brings it in, is you start to actually stress test the system by basically force feeding it. And that's basically what they said they're going to do. They're going to start force feeding it, dude. Cool to see people hanging out in various streams. Hell yeah. What's up, Andrew? Oh, is that Andrew B? Oh yeah, you got your Phoenix. That is Andrew B. It's good to see, man. It's a good day. Thanks. Yeah. Hell yeah, Cyrus. Is the Cent price going to be the same throughout the entire pre-sale? Yeah, I think so. I don't think I got anything saying that it's not going to be. It's probably going to be the same as it always is. What is the price right now? What is it, like 0.00127 or something like that? I think is what it is. Yeah. Like, where does it actually say? Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, 1 ETH equals 2.283 minus the fee. So yeah, it would be nice. I don't know where we saw that the price. There should definitely be a price up in here somewhere. Like what one token means. Didn't it have that last time? Which what is actually worth? Reckon we are on a $5 to $7 XRP by Christmas. That'd be crazy, bro. I'd love that, dude. If we hit a $5 to $7 by Christmas, that'd be so crazy to see, dude. If we hit a $5 to $7 by Christmas for XRP, it'd be amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing to see that. But yeah, I don't see that. What is the pre-sale address for Cent? I don't think there's a pre-sale address. I have a website. You can go to a website for Sentinel. I can give you that, but there's no address yet. I don't think they haven't launched the token yet. So obviously it's not in. It's still in pre-sale. So got to be wary of that. Scent honestly is just a bottom feeder bot. Nothing wrong about that, and I'll likely do well with IOTA. Oh, and Gray, which I'm. Oh, are those awesome bots? Okay, are we back on putting in the right shoulder? I'm optimistic but conservative. Yeah, it's good to be optimistic and conservative at the same time, dude. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. You know what I mean? Don't think there's anything wrong about being conservative with your feelings on where things are at. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all, dude. Yeah, 62% up. I mean, crypto's come back. I mean, there's some of these that are actually doing pretty well, but 62.91% up on 24-hour streamer, looking pretty good for Acceler, right? Nice bounce back. Let's see what else do we got here. Some what? How much are rewards tallied on Cent? I think that they're tallied. I want to say like, I don't know exactly. Let's go to the dashboard here. I think right now, so I purchased about $20,000 worth, and right now I'm about sitting about $166 in ETH rewards currently during this. And so I think it comes through. I think they're coming through on. It might be a 24-hour base. It might be. I don't know exactly when, like exactly the time frame of when it's coming through. To be honest with you, I don't know. So, yeah, no problem, Jonathan. What's up, Road Dog? Good to see you, dude. If not, XRP looking good. Yeah, XRP is looking pretty good, dude. I mean, I want XRP to at least get back. Oops, let me get on this. I clicked on the wrong thing here. I'd love for XRP to get back to, the $3 range. That'd be super nice. For XRP to get back to the $3 range. I know it's sitting at 222 right now, but it would be nice for XRP to reclaim the 225, get back up to maybe the 250, and then climb to the $3 range. That'd be super nice to see at some point. I think you'll start to see a nice little rally back if that happens. Damn, bro, 20K. Well, I mean, that's what I put into XCL. I put in the same amount for XCL too, dude. And I mean, XCL is looking pretty good right now for my bag, right? I mean, yeah, currently, yeah, you can see that. Right now, I think my XCL is at 87,000 right now. So I put 20,000 in on XCL. I'm sitting at 87,000. Yeah, not too bad, dude. It's not too bad at all. So, Austin, what's your prediction for the OTC or the dark pools? You're talking like over the counter stuff. I don't know about what the dark pools, dude. I think the dark pools are a huge thing, right? I think dark pools are what they should. That's how you should. You should be able to protect your assets. You should be able to protect what you're trading. So, Austin, what do you think about Rodney pushing the privacy token Fog Swap? That's competitor to XCL. Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to do their own thing, right? Fog Swap. I've never heard of Fog Swap. Yeah. Antics TG is tomorrow. Oh, they're launch tomorrow, Kenny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have like 500 done on the Antics pre-sale as well. So we'll see how that rolls. Hopefully it does well, right? That's all you can ask for. But yeah, if he's pushing privacy tokens are big, dude. I think privacy tokens are big. The big question is whether you can you trade futures. Well, I do trade on BTC. I do a lot of perpetuals. I don't trade like futures for contracts. But I do have BTCC. We do put in leverage trades. We do some things on here. I haven't put any in. I again been a little inconsistent with some with streaming, but yeah, usually we come in here and put in some margin calls. We'll definitely do some trading here and there. I haven't done one in a couple days just because I've been so busy with some stuff that I haven't been able to track it. But yeah, usually I get back and do the swing of things. I'll usually put some leverages in or some perpetuals in maybe 3 or 4 times a week. So I'll do some stuff, dude. Your live is freezing. Is it still freezing here on X? It doesn't look on my side. It's not freezing up at all. Is it actually freezing pretty good? I wonder if I should like down. Wonder if there's like a way to reduce the Maybe there's a way to reduce the what do you call it? The I don't know what it's called. Hopefully it's not too bad. I haven't looked over there. It's just a little glitchy. Oh, okay, it's maybe because I am streaming between two platforms. That could be the reason why. Maybe I need like a separate maybe I need like a separate camera. Or like I don't know if there's like a like I said, I don't know if there's a way to oh right here. Maybe there's a live quality. Maybe I can change the resolution. Setting the stream latency will synchronize delay of your live. I don't know. I can't make changes to it when I'm live right now, but maybe I need to reduce the video quality or the resolution. Maybe that's probably what it is. So sorry about that. I haven't streamed on X or sorry on TikTok in a really long time. So this is the first time I tried this with the camera. So Best Wallet launches tomorrow. Does Best Wallet launch tomorrow as well? Best Wallet's launching tomorrow, dude. They've been out forever, bro. I'm talking about on they're talking about on TikTok. TikTok is where it's glitching a little bit. It's more like your mic cuts out than anything. Oh, the mic is cutting in and out. Oh, what's up, Billion Right? Good to see you, buddy. My mic has always been glitchy, bro. I don't know what it is, dude, but my mic has been like super glitchy for the longest time, dude. I don't know why. Maybe I'll have to switch up mics. Maybe that's what I'll do. Go watch on YouTube. Maybe I'll have to switch up mics. Maybe I'll have to get like a dual mic in here for one for TikTok, one for YouTube. Just like dual mic the damn thing. I know it's good to see you, Billion Right? Good to see you, dude. Dude, Jonathan, thanks so much for the $5 super chat, man. Happy Thanksgiving, XCL and Scent Mafia. Yeah, no, appreciate that a ton, dude. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you guys as well. Yeah, I couldn't be more excited about tomorrow. It's always good to hang out with people. Anyone using Phantom Wallet to buy pre-sale? I think some people have been using the Phantom Wallet. You could definitely use Phantom Wallet. But happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you too and your family, man. Hope all is well. And I couldn't appreciate more for the $5 super chat, dude. Am I right in the place? How to grow an awesome beard? Austin beard looks great, bud. Yeah, my beard's getting a little robust, dude. I gotta, I don't know, I gotta do something about it, dude. I hear you clear. Yeah, they're talking about on the TikTok side. I wonder if like, I don't know what. Maybe there's something happening on the TikTok side that's glitching it out. I don't know. Mike driver just deleted it and reinstalled the driver. Oh, I see what you're saying. On I'm on Mac, so that's probably why. Working grand on X here in Ireland. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I think it's just the TikTok side. I don't know exactly. Oh, Billion Right. Thanks so much for the Galaxy Globe over here on TikTok, dude. Uh would like to access files. Yeah. Austin, how do you feel about Monad? I mean, Monad's actually been doing pretty good, right? I mean, everyone got in. You know, I was a little skeptical at first on it. You know, you just never know. But I mean, Monad's making a nice little comeback for people, up to 4 cents 5. I mean, it's kind of flattened across since it reached up to its all-time high of what, like almost 4.8 or 4.8, almost 4.9, and it's come back down slightly. But I mean, overall, it's doing pretty good from where people probably bought. So I mean, yeah, I can't be too upset about that. Perp Dex play. Thoughts of Hyper Sui presale? I haven't even touched that, Kenny, at all, dude. Your TikTok will always be a go-to. That's where I first found you over a year ago. That's pretty crazy, Billion Right? You've always held it down too, man. Hope all is well, by the way. Hope I remember you saying you're having a kid too, so shout out to you on that. Hope all is going good with that whole thing too. But yeah, I got to figure out the mic situation, at least so it sounds better. Why can't I connect my Phantom Wall to Sentinel? It sent me to a web page. Please take a look. Good question. I don't know. Try to like reset your your whole wallet. Like just like swipe away, get it out there, reopen it back up, and then try to go that route. You should be able to go in. I mean, I think Sentinel, if you disconnect your wallet, I think that they have. I'm pretty sure Phantom's part of the. Let's see here. Oh, I accidentally clicked off of it. Your TikTok will always, yeah, no, I appreciate that. Hype on Phantom can buy with soul, really? Do you think, Austin? What do you think about the Scent launch? Do you think it will do like XCL? I think it has a good. I mean, I don't know if it's hard to say what pre-sales are going to do, dude. Like you really never know what a pre-sale is going to do. Like you can never like say, oh, it's going to do exactly that. But I mean, I think Very similar tokenomics, same team, a lot of those things. I think things line up to be. To, I'm a little bit more positive than probably most people are, but okay. I don't know if you can search. You could be able to search Phantom. Phantom should be in here. So yeah, you should be able to have Phantom, right? Phantom. Oops, spelled Phantom wrong. Yeah, I mean they have Phantom right there. So yeah, you should be able to use Phantom. You should be able to. I had to get a MetaMask. Phantom doesn't work well with it. Oh, really? That's interesting. Your TikTok, yeah, Turkey Day. I had to get MetaMask. That's crazy, dude. What's up with the 13? Good question. I have no idea what the 13-day countdown is on Exceller. All it says is lighting the fuse in 13 days, 2 hours, 4 minutes. The gunpowder is set. The revolution awaits. What that means, I have no idea. I'm here for it though. Donna, thanks so much for following me on TikTok over there. Thank you so much. Let's see what else we have. Phantom works. Bought it today with the XCL and okay, so Phantom does work. I would expect a 35x like XCL did. A lot of people learned a lesson about taking profits. I think. Oh, you're saying wouldn't expect a 35x? You just never know, dude. Like I said, I mean that's like I was just saying like anything, like even a 5x in crypto is crazy, right? A 10x in crypto is hard to get. Like a legitimate 5x or a 10x is super hard to get in crypto. So the 35x is pretty crazy. You know what I mean? Um, so I stand by that. I mean, like anything, like I know, and that's the thing is that some people will be, even if it gets to like a 5x or a 10x, people will be like, oh, it's not that good. It's like, dude, that's such a good return, dude. Like even Exceller right now is up like 300, almost 400% up still, and that's such a good return. I don't. It's crazy to think that people lose that expectation. Like I mean, a 4x, if you put 20,000 in and it goes up to a 4x and you can cash out at $80,000, like that's a good return in less than 48 hours. That you can never get that anywhere else. Where could you get that? Where else could you in any asset out there could you actually do that? You can't, dude. Yeah, Cent is with ETH only, dude. How much ETH do you need in your wallet to be a relayer for XCL? I think it's just 10,000 XCL. So I think that's all it is. Whatever that is in terms of ETH, I don't know. Yeah, that sucks. You're having trouble with the Phantom. If you have trouble connecting with the Phantom, try selecting MetaMask. Sometimes it picks up the Soul Wallet on the mobile. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. We have a new chart line to fall for XRP that looks similar to XRP BTC. Yeah, let's take a look. Say new line of XRP. XRP is working its way up, dude. On the dailies, up at the coming up to the top up here. Weekly's just starting to work its way out, dude. This is what you want to see. You want to see the weekly start working its way out at the bottom right here. You can see the weekly RSI starting to work its way up here. That's kind of what you want to see right now. So for some reason, when I try to connect my MetaMask or Phantom from the Cent website, it won't let me. I try to connect from my phone. Okay, what you could do, Tyrone, is you can actually go into the wallet itself and then paste in the Sentinel website inside the wallet and see if that helps. XCL is my biggest spot bag. Most of my cap is in nodes. Oh damn, dude. Yeah, try to use like what Tim says here. Try to use the browser in the wallet to try to go that route. I think that's what the best route to do. Monad is doing that now slowly. Yeah, it's good, dude. I mean, it's good that they're doing that. Got to all time. Yeah. Hmm. Hopefully my audio sounds a little bit better over on TikTok. If Billing Wright's still over there, let me know, dude. Awesome Austin XRP all time. Now follow that front line over the gap. The reason it looks like a long term support. Well, I mean, we get above this level. You can see these levels right here. I mean, look at the amount of. I mean, these are now going to become resistance, right? So 220, 230 is a resistance level, and then you can see right here that like 245 is a resistance level. So we're going to start hitting some resistance. These were eventually supports. Now we're going to hit some resistance with them. So Monad is surprising everyone right now for real. I mean, yeah, Monad's doing well. Slowly but surely is always nice. So just sell for ETH when you feel that's the right time. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. XCL and Cent Mafia all day. Hell yeah, dude. What's the best way to cash out Excel when it's time? Yeah, just swap it to ETH, bro. Just go to Uniswap or wherever it launches and swap it. Monad is going to be a top 25 next year. Yeah, it's sitting top, just breached top 100. So, top 25 could be pretty crazy. I mean, that would probably put it in roughly what? We can go look at the market. Let's look at the market cap, right? I mean, it's probably sitting at roughly 98 right now. So it's sitting at a one. What's the market cap at? Market cap's sitting about 10. No, that's not right. The fuck is the market cap? Oh, it's sitting about 500 million. 500 million market cap. Gosh dang. It's 500 million. So I mean, if it's sitting top, you said top 25. So you're saying $5 billion market cap. So I mean, that's roughly what that's like, dude, that's roughly a 10x. That's a 10x from where it's at. I mean, yeah, you never know, dude. 10x is kind of crazy. I always use the browser and the wallet and it works. Not sure about the QR. Yeah, QRs are a little finicky, dude. I try to avoid QRs. I don't like scanning QR stuff. Trent. Cent gonna sell out. You think Cent's gonna sell out the 6.35 and then get to the 6.35 billion market cap by 2027, similar to Zcash? God, that'd be crazy, dude. Can Cent be successful without Acceler? I don't think that's how they're meant to be, but I mean, yeah, I think it could probably be successful without Acceler, but I don't think that's its intention. I don't think that's its intentions at all. I mean, obviously they want to build Acceler. They want to build Acceler up, make it a secure privacy protocol, and go from there. So I mean that's super cool. So if anyone's over on TikTok and can tell me if my audio is good or bad, that'd be awesome. Do you like MetaMask? You like mask networks? When you say mask networks, are you talking like? Are you saying like a project called Mask Networks? I don't know if I've seen that, heard that. Figured out this whole wallet thing. Got more Sentinel. Oh, there you go, Steven. Yeah, it's climbing. It's doing pretty nice. Like I said, some people believe that we're gonna sell we're gonna sell out of this whole thing, dude. I don't know. I mean, it's sitting roughly at what 12.23%. Phantom shows up on the Sentinel site, but not on the Acceler site. Oh, interesting, dude. Need E to stop playing launch my BMR outer space. Is that such a thing, dude? Is that such a thing? Um, yeah, that's good. That's good, dude. Consent be successful. Yeah, I think it can, dude. I think it can be successful for sure. Yeah, I do. I do think it's gonna be successful. I'm waiting for this to get ranked on. I'm waiting for Acceler to get ranked on Dex Tools. Spreads hasn't got ranked on Dex Tools. That's sitting at that 60, that for about 58% up. That's crazy. Let's see where it is on the 6 hour. It says 28 on the 6 hour. Where's it at on the 1 hour? Acceler sitting 816 on the 1 hour. That's pretty good, dude. Acceler is sitting 20 on the 24 hour. That's not bad either. I mean, Acceler is hanging in there, dude. Pretty good right now. So, gone up 2% in the last 24 hours. The more people buy the pre-sale, the better XCL does. I think so. I think it does, Marty. If I think about it, I think it helps out significantly for everything. Need Cent to hold out on that pre-sale until them holiday bonuses get here. gotta love that holiday bonus, right? You gotta love those holiday bonuses. So Astra on Coinbase now. Is Astra on Coinbase now? Wow, dude. That's crazy. Shout out to the Astra community, dude. They've been waiting for that. Astra's still doing its thing, right? I haven't checked out Astra in a while. Where's Astra? Have I looked up Astra lately? I have not. Yeah, Astra. Yeah, damn, it's doing pretty. I mean, it's down 5%. I mean, it's still hovering around that level, that 1.10 level. It's come down pretty good. Can I comment on Gala? I'm just not a big fan of Gala, dude. Unfortunately, You know, after they went to the V2, they went to the Gala V2. I just was they lost me after the whole Gala V2 thing. To be honest, yeah, kind of lost me after the whole that thing. Have you heard of Zora? It's now I have not heard of that, dude. There's different tiers of relaying XCL prices for each type of tier. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, we do see that. Arbitrum. I mean, Arbitrum's just Arbitrum went through their stuff too. They had so many tokens out there for that pressurized it, dude. That was so crazy. They had a massive sell off. I actually made a video on Arbitrum while back, dude. Anyone holding the line here? I lose. I lose to all Gala Coinbase. Yeah, Coinbase just screwed everyone on the whole V2. Oh, thanks so much for reposting the stream, CJ. Who would have thought that we'd be ripping into Thanksgiving? I know, right? It's kind of crazy when you think about it. I made a little on the Gala mess. Did you really, dude? That Gala was crazy, dude. It got me. I was just so. I was like, you know what, dude? I want no part of Gala, dude. I wanted no part of Gala. Sold my Nia, but good to get it back in. Oh, or did you buy? Did you buy back into? You bought back in, Trent? Damn. All right. All right. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I got to get ready. We got to get ready to go to a hockey game. Get ready to get ready to go kick it. And excited for it, man. I know the kids are excited for it, so we're gonna be going and doing that. Gonna have to turn my old computer to access my other MetaMask. Oh, you gotta check out your other MetaMask. Damn, dude. So, but yeah, dude, I'm hopping off here again. Billy Wright, if my audio sounded better, please say so. I trust you. Hopefully, it sounded a little bit better later in the stream. So, I will not be on tonight, but I will be back on tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Even though it's Thanksgiving, I'll be out there. I'm going to stream a little bit before everything. Just kick it with you guys, see how the markets are, and then go from there. So, I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up or a heart or whatever you guys got to do. It's still lagging out a bit. It's just a slight delay or something. Okay, I think there's a setting which I can do next time to allow the syncing to happen. So I'm gonna click on that next time and see if it works. So, but with all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. If I don't see you, have a happy Thanksgiving. And with all that, love you guys a ton. We're out. Peace out, everyone.